Guys and gals, how are you? What's going on? It's Big E. We're on the Ironman Paladin here. Ironman Paladin here.
Greetings.
There he is. We are back at Feralis. I was planning to try the Zapped Giants, the water elementals, but it's still just too high level, so we're going to find something to kill out here. 48s. I think they're like 47 to 49, but mostly 48s and 49. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought we had, I don't know, leveled up or something. What can we kill here? We've got options. Let's go see. I hope you guys and gals are doing well today. Stubby is level 52. Look at this. Getting scary now. Same name on Night Slayer server. Oh, cool. He was online an hour ago. Just missed him. I was working out. 52, man. Do it, dude. I hope you get to 60, brother. That is pretty damn impressive, man. Let's see. We got people online? No. Oh, yeah. We still got yeah, man. There's two people doing this still. Yeah. Oh, there's Boozle Bub. Yeah. Stubby Boozes. He's doing the Drunken Master. Oh, this is so cool, man. Dave locking. Locking out with the gnome, not Dave locking. Mike's doing it. SF version 1, ouch mode. Malpristo. Self-found version 1, gotcha. Auctionia. This could be somebody's alt. Stubby's Bank. That's a good idea to have a bank alt, especially if you get higher level. You get some gold on you, send it to your bank alt, because obviously, if you die, that's it. You'd lose that. Anyway, let's roll up this way, see what we can find. I'm glad to see there's like six or so people still trying to get this shit done. Not everybody's doing the actual Ironman challenge. They're doing their own version of hardcore, but it's still cool. I think it's scary in here. Hey, there's a warlock here. 49. He's not bothering anybody. Fuck, man. Oh, I can't even see that guy's level there. Which, I mean, he's probably he's 55 or higher, I think is what that means. We have Fellwood. It's not really open to us yet. We're at the bottom of the level range there. We've been in this fucking, just yellow, orange, and red quests. We've just been here, it seems like, for the last 20 levels. It's pretty rough. But so Fellwood's out of the question. Unguro Crater's out of the question right now. That might be out of the question permanently because of the Devil Sores out there. Damn, man, all this shit. All right, I didn't plan this very well. You know what we can do? We'll go back up here and slay the ogres, way the hell over here. I guess is what we'll do. I got to find something to grind. We still have the root shaper things, those elementals and gadgets, and it's still a little bit out of reach for us. It's just, I just have to keep doing these grind spots. And I don't really want to go back to Searing Gorge. It's, shit in there hits really hard. Had myself some sardines. second batch weren't too bad. I've got like, small cans of them. They're really, really good for you. If, they're not like the most amazing thing you're ever going to eat as far as taste-wise, but I was talking about this before. I just eat them right out of the right out of the can. I just get them in water. I don't want them in like, you can get them in oil. You can also get them like in like mild Tabasco sauce and stuff like that, but that's not for me. They're probably best on like a decent cracker. I think that's how a lot of people would eat them. It's great for after the gym though. Calcium, vitamin D. It's one of the best sources of protein as far as value. I mean, you can get a fucking can of sardines for like $1 or less. Something like that. Let's roll this way. We also have the Yetis. Yeah, we can do this. So here's an example. So I was talking about this on Heli the Warlock. On Heli the Warlock, I only get credit for mobs that are 5 levels. I don't get anything 6 levels or below. As you can see, this thing is 8 levels below me. So this must have something to do with your level range, because I have seen this before. I've actually seen that you get credit for something 9 levels below you. That seems... I don't know. It's just weird. I can't really figure out why it's not like across the board. Maybe it might have something to do with because you have... Maybe you have more options when you're lower level. Does that make any sense? Or no, maybe not as... I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. I'm glad this is a thing because, we can easily... If we get credit for mobs up to 9 levels below us, then that opens... We can grind, almost anywhere. Now, the problem with doing it this way, obviously, we don't get... Like, look at that. Not even getting 300 XP per kill here. So, I think the best mobs for us are 4 levels below us. We get a decent amount of XP. Man, I'm getting spanked here. Which is ridiculous. Oh, the seal fell off. Anyway, I'm just rambling. There. Look at this. We have 40. Should be 40, right? We're level 49. Should be 40. It is. 40 unspent talent points. Ouch. And here's our gear. If you want to take a look at my awesome gear. That's right. Some of it is gray. We have gray cloak and gray shoulders. That's ridiculous. Oh, man. I didn't have Blessing of Might up. What a noob. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? That was weird. I had the other shit. Oh my god, am I screwing up here? Terrible. Alright, we got red aura up. Let me focus up a little bit here. Had a nice date night last night with Heather. We had some dinner. We were going to play some cards. We used to do that quite a bit. Watched a little bit of... We actually watched Die Hard. I haven't seen that movie since like the 80s, man. It's it's hot cheese, but there's some classic, unforgettable scenes in that movie. Alan Rickman, of course, is in that movie. That movie really did a lot for that guy. Not so much for the other actors. Bruce Willis, maybe. But well, there's a guy in there. He's part of the bad guy team. I think they're actually Austrians, but you've probably, well, if you're of my generation, or even maybe if you were born in the 80s or 90s, there is a character. He has done so many bad guy roles. I think he's Chinese. He's got a very distinct look about him. He's in that movie for a little bit. Anyway, it's a fun little movie. We didn't finish watching it. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. We see each other only about once a week, and we're okay with that. I think it's actually better for the relationship. I've said this before. I mean, there are people who are super compatible and they don't annoy each other. But man, you spend too much time together, especially if you're living together. You're gonna annoy each other. It's, so we see each other about once a week, unless we go on vacation or something together. But you have time to miss the other person, and everything's better when you get together, It's, I don't know. Anyway, she's moving down to Las Cruces. Next, I think is it next week? Yeah, it's next week. I'm going to help her move. I'll probably end up moving down there too, but obviously I'm going to get my own place. We'll see what I can afford. That's the question. That's the big question. Can I afford anything? But I need a bigger place, man. This place I'm staying at, it's too small. But it's such a good price. All my bills are included. And rent, it's only gone up once here. I've been here like 5 years now. And she's only increased rent once. So it went from $625. I was paying $625 a month with all bills included. That is, you're not going to find anything. And this is bigger than a studio apartment. It's not, it's not like I'm living in a closet. But that's unheard of. So she raised it. I can't remember what percentage. Now it's $685, but still all bills included. So for the level 43s, it's slightly better. Yeah. It's a little better. Let's see what we get for this. I've seen this so many times in the gym. Oh, these and rage. Not good. Not good. I've been a member of so many gyms in my life. But, and this is the second or third time I've seen, there's this girl that comes in. She's a young girl. And she's all dressed up to work out. She's got, so she goes over, puts her shit away in the locker, and she finds a bench to sit on, and she has like a coffee and her phone, and she just sits there like scrolling Instagram the entire time. She was doing it. So I was there first. She came in about 10 minutes after me. I had about a 40-minute workout. She never moved. She was there when I left. I'm not sure I've ever even seen her work out. So she's basically paying, I don't know, $45 a month to sit on a bench, drink coffee, and look at Instagram. She can just do that at home. I don't know. Maybe she works out. I don't know. That shit, man. I'm so glad I'm off of that Instagram and Facebook and fucking TikTok, and it's so fucking unhealthy. Just sit there and just scroll. And I'm reading, man. Like, I never used to take my phone to bed anyway. I mean, sometimes I would do like a game, a little stupid game, but I would usually do it on the iPad. But since I stopped doing that, I've just been reading books. It's a great way to get exhausted and go to bed. Instead of the stimulation. Like, I don't need any more screen time. Anyway, I'm happy to report that I'm starting work next week again. Finally, it's been a while. Been having a lot of trouble. It's been a absolute struggle, but I did find a nice little Python programming gig. I'm starting on like a Thursday. Well, today's Sunday for me. I'm starting Thursday. I don't think I've ever started on a Thursday before, and I'm not sure why, but I don't care. It's only part-time. The pay is okay. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'd be a senior level programmer. But this is, I don't know, it's about a mid-entry position, whatever the hell that even means. The pay's okay, I guess. It's better than no pay. That I know. It could go full-time. If it does, I would have to I'd have to move some stuff around the channel because I couldn't do 3 videos a day. There's just no way. I was doing that at one time. I was working full-time, and I had 3 videos a day coming out, and it was nuts. Oh, shit. Okay, fight him where he is, because mobs are back here. Is this an enrager? It is not an enrager. Look how wrecked we get from a level 43 mob, man. Fucking half health. Never going to get over that. This is why we can't fight something our level. Let's go up this way, and then we'll work our way back down. I read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'd never read it before. It was not quite what I expected. It's definitely in the style of writing is of its time period. That novel was written, I think, in the late 1800s. The dude was born in 1860, so that book probably got written 1880s or 90s. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely of that time period as far as like the prose, the style of the word choices and the sentence structures and all that. Sometimes it's hard to read shit that's Like some of those classic novels. Dickens, he's does that too, but Dickens to me is he does it. I don't know. It's somehow it's it's not too convoluted, but it's still in the classic. I'm not sure what I'm trying to fucking say. There are some I've read some. I've tried to read some classic novels, and it's just a sentence is like a paragraph long, and it's so goddamn convoluted and confusing because of word choices, thou and wilt, and all of this. It's just like what did I just read? I guess I'm gonna have to read the sentence again, you know, to grasp what they're trying to say. But it was pretty good. It's got a pretty, it's got a creepy vibe to it. Oh, it's the enraged. Obviously, it's the enraged ones that enrage. Makes sense. 60 drinks. 60 drinks. Oh, I finished that up. Oh, we got somebody out here. Weird. Orc shaman called Nut Meat. I started another book by Robin Davidson, I think her name is. A book called Tracks. It was written in 1980. She had she's still alive, amazing life. Really enjoying it so far. When she was a young woman, she, with almost no experience, took 4 camels on a 1,700-mile trek in Middle Australia. I'm not sure what you call the territory. It may have been like well, she started in southern and went to the northern territories and then out to the coast. Incredible. They made a movie of it. I liked the movie. The movie's of the same name. It's called Tracks. I would recommend it. I think they did the movie in like 2012 or something like that. Maybe it's been a while. What's her name's in it? Probably narrows it down, doesn't it? What's her name? You know the one. Anyway, it's also a pretty big commentary on how the Aboriginal people were treated and maybe still treated. Probably not so much these days. I'm sure it's different, but they were considered less than human. And that's what the whites were taught as well. It's not much different than how slavery was for the longest time here in the United States. And I mean, it's not really about that, but she talks about it because that's where she's from and like how bad it was. But it's mainly about her journey, just how she survived and what she went through, and pretty crazy. Also a time in Australia when women were kind of not like an afterthought. How do I put it? I guess the best example is like, the 40s and 50s here in America. And obviously before that, where, a woman's place is in the kitchen. That kind of, ridiculous shit. Okay. Rambling here. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Okay. We got to watch out for the patrol here. Hopefully, I should have marked him up. The worst case scenario is he pops up behind me, you know, when he spawns. Get yourself healed up there. Here he comes. I think that's him right there. He's an enraged barrel scar. Trying to make a living and doing the best I can. And when it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand. Yep. If I never heard that song again, it'd be okay. I like the Allman Brothers, but the shit they played on the radio in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and probably not so much still. That was a problem I always had with the radio, man. They would just wear shit out. They'd play it till you're just sick of it. It's probably the same way today with like pop music and shit. It's like that's just the same fucking songs over and over and over every day, 2-3 times a day. I don't know, radio, I don't think people really listen to the radio anymore, right? It's everything streaming and all that. But there was a time, especially in the goddamn 80s and 90s and the 2000s, before, you know, streaming was really, you know, took off. Napster was the forefront of that kind of shit. I remember Napster. Remember Lars going up against it. From Metallica. Apparently, this is what I heard. I can't remember where. Zuckerberg was kind of like enthralled with what, I can't remember the guy's name. He was a college kid, I think. But he was like enthralled with him. And at the time, Facebook was called The Facebook. I don't know if you guys, well, some of you probably don't remember that. I do. Because I was around before Facebook. But apparently the guy who did Napster told him at some point, he says, drop the. He said, just go with Facebook. And Zuckerberg did. Now, who knows if that's true, but that's what I heard somehow, somewhere. Zuckerberg is a piece of shit, man. I mean, he still seems like a piece of shit, but if you look into the history of Facebook, it started out, well, there was 2 other guys. He basically stole the idea, and that got settled for some massive amount of money. It was 2 brothers, like these GQ looking dudes, but it started out, it was just a site at the college he was going to, and it's called Who's Hot, Who's Not, or something. Horrible. Like, it was just rating women, and you could, like, say if they were hot or not. It was just fucking stupid. That's how Facebook came about. Yeah, that dude's a piece of shit, man. Buy another island, Zuckerberg. He has 2, I think. Something like that. It's fucking ridiculous. What else are you going to do with the money, right? What is he worth? $400 billion? Like, what else is he going to do with the money? But anyway, here we go. Here we go. I gotta say, man, if I had like money like that, where it just didn't matter, one thing I would have to have a castle. Yeah, that's the kind of douche I am. I would need a castle. Some European country, preferably Transylvania, just because. Everybody's had their if I was a billionaire fantasy. Don't lie. I would have, I mean, I don't know if I could compete with Leno, but I would have a massive airplane hangar or something somewhere, and I would work on getting some of the most. I am a car freak. I love fucking cars. I would have a collection of, it'd mostly be classic muscle cars. But you might find a Maserati, a Lambo, Ferrari, shit like that. A seal dropped off here. And this is... Yeah, okay. How do I miss a level 44? Like twice. How the fuck does that happen? What is my miss chance? Wow, I have a 5% chance. Wait. Yeah, I have a 5% chance to miss. Look at that. And almost a 10% chance if it's, well, I guess that means 3 levels higher. That makes sense. That because that's an orange mob. So mobs 2 levels above you are yellow still. 3 levels, they're orange. 4 levels might be orange, 5 levels are red. I think. And then more than, well, depends on your level, I guess. More than, it's either going to be more than 5 or more than 9 will be skull mobs to you. How are we doing on time over here? Time flies when you're saying how much Zuckerberg sucks. All right. I don't know, man. There's something about the guy. Like, every time I've seen him in a fucking interview or something, he just doesn't. He's like a fucking alien. You just expect. You remember the South Park episode, Crab People, where they're like, they have human costumes on? That's what I feel like is going to happen with that guy. At some point, he's just going to shed his fake, like, rubber human costume. It's just going to be some fucking alien. He's like a crab dude, man. He's fucking weird. There's just some weird vibe that guy has. I saw him. He did like a, I don't know what it was. I actually saw it. I watched Jon Stewart on YouTube. It's like the only way I keep up with what's going on. I watch a couple of senators as well, but he showed a clip of Zuckerberg, and he had like a shell necklace, man. Like, I don't know, man. And then he had, there's a watch. It's, what is it, like $1.25 million for the watch or something? It's like, I don't know what it is. Like, obviously I don't know, but I'm just watching the dude talk, and I'm just like, go ahead, just show us, get in your fucking spacecraft. You're a fucking alien, right? Okay. I'm going to do a quick cutscene. I got to pee and I got to get a drink. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Okay. Sorry about that. Were the shamans higher level than these mobs? Let's go see. Oh my God, hold on. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, that chelated magnesium. I was like, what the hell are you talking about, man? Let's go check out some shamans here. See if they're a little bit higher level. I mean, I don't... Considering how wrecked we're getting off a level fucking 42 bear, maybe it's not a good idea. What I got to do is I got to go Seal of Light. We weren't doing Seal of Light. Every time I'm here and I see this pop up, Isildian, I think of Lord of the Rings. Was it Isildur? What was the... Was it a place or a character? I can't remember now. I always think of it. All right. Let's see how we do. Let's see if I have to use Seal of Light. I'll keep Red Aura up. Do we get another rank? We got coming up. 50 is going to be a big level for us. Exorcism rank 5, level 52. Ooh, Greater Blessing of Might. I need Symbol of Kings for it. Oh, this is the party thing. 155. Oh, yeah, that's way better. Right now we have 115. That's kind of cool. Hammer of Wrath 2. That's great. That's a lot more damage. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... What am I looking for? Well, the 60 stuff doesn't really matter too much because once we hit 60, we finish the challenge. Unless I want to take the character and do something else with it. So the 58 abilities are all we're looking at here. I don't know what I was fucking looking for. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot while I was looking it up. Talk about that chelated magnesium and fish oil and pop some Geritol, old man. Come on. Damn. Let's mark him up there. I like how these guys are chunky. These guys are chunks, but they have 6 packs. Like, doesn't make any sense. Look at this. They'll have 6 packs. I used to have abs that showed like that. Apparently it's a genetic thing. There are some guys, if you ever seen a guy with an 8-pack, that's a genetic thing. And some guys you won't see 6-packs. It doesn't matter what they do. And I can't remember exactly what it is, but they just don't literally have the structure of the muscle on the abdominal wall there. But I used to have a 6-pack. Things change. I'm 55. But I didn't appreciate it when I had it. I just didn't, never really thought about it. Now I do. Right. There's a pretty funny saying that I've heard. It's like, I wish I could get back to the weight I was when I thought I was fat. God damn, man. Just destroying us. Yeah, I'm not digging the maulers. It's like all of them too. These dual wielders. Nah, we're getting like the same XP. The same level shit, so I'm not sure what I was thinking. We'll do Stone Form, gives us a little extra armor. I like Retribution Aura here, though, because they take 16 damage every time they hit us. And this is a lot of hits we're taking there. Well, this worked out well on this guy. That's the other patrol. Let's get him out of the way. He's got a shorter patrol. Well, I don't know if it's shorter. He has, but yeah. Good speaking. Thanks. So I was talking about Mark Zuckerberg and how the guy he creeps me out somehow. I had the same feeling. I don't know if you guys know who Jared is from Subway. Some of you might not. Depends on how old you are. But that guy was massive. That guy was huge. He fucking blew up. It was a little bit insane. He used to do Subway commercials, and apparently he used to be, I don't know, over 300 pounds, and they would show him with his old pants on. I don't know how much of any of that shit is true, but he slimmed down, and supposedly he claimed, not supposedly, he claimed he did it all eating Subway sandwiches, which I can tell you right now is bullshit. But whatever. But I remember telling my wife at the time, every time a Subway commercial came on and I saw that guy, I always said, like, that dude is creepy. There's something wrong with that guy. He just put off that vibe. Sure enough, later, was it 5-6 years later, he was arrested. He's a pedophile. He was trying to lure children to have sex with them. He got caught with a ton of child pornography on his computers. And he's in prison right now. But it's the same thing. Whenever I see Mark Zuckerberg, you know, in a video or whatever, I don't know what it is, man. It's something about the guy that I don't like. But it was the same thing with Jared. Okay, the other patrol is going to be coming back here soon. All right. What are we doing over here? Got a warlock. We can interrupt him. Do I do shadow resistance aura? I think I do. I don't know why I always run around the back after I hodge. I don't know. It just feels better somehow. I don't know why. 2 in a row, huh? 3 in a row. This is not good. Nothing I can do about that. That wasn't that bad. These things should be popping up here soon. Guess we could work our way up. Oh, he's back. Let's go. We'll go Devotion over here since he's not a fast attacker. I love Paladin for this reason. There's so many things you can do, so many different ways you can play. I mean, obviously it would be way better if I wasn't doing the Ironman challenge. You know, we could actually make use of how much utility they have. Right now, I use it for survival, you know, not so much damage, just I use whatever I can use to survive the fight. Wouldn't mind maxing fishing out, but God, we're so far to go. I think at this point it doesn't really matter. But it would be nice just to have these all to 300, just because I want it that way. Me smash. You die. Pretty much. What happened to the seal? I didn't have it on myself there. Oh! The Grindy Man Challenge is what this shit should be called. Hope I don't pull this other one. I don't think I do. Oh. Shit. This is not good. I need him to come back. Okay, I gotta go. So the problem here is he's a caster. I can't kite him. And see that mob right there? We're gonna pull that, so I need to go. Actually, if not pulled it, this actually works. Oh, he reset. All right, you fucked everything up. Yeah, there's no way I can deal with two of these. There just ain't no way. Look at the size of the mace compared to the dwarf. That's stupid. You think, dude, one hit from that, I would be dead. It's not like I'm taking a little damage. Best case scenario, coma. Hello there. Look at that. If you cut the top off that, I could literally fit in that thing. Gonna fall off? Negative. Gonna get some more drinks, as always. God, it would be so nice to put that on. 12 stam, 12 strength. Look at the difference in armor there. We have way more armor on our white item than that, but obviously those stats would be amazing to have. Got a mob back there. It's a warlock, it looks like. Pretty good mage weave farm here. What is this? Oh, this is for up here. This, which we got to wait to do it. But yeah, I remember that quest. Shadow, resistance, aura. I've got my interrupt. Two-headed freak. Nice. Get destroyed. We don't often say that on the Ironman. Might be the first time we've said it. Mauler. Ret aura for you. All right, I think we can wrap it up. I'm not sure. I did the cutscene, but I think we were about a half an hour in. Gadget sand? Is that? Yeah, that's on this side. Okay. I guess we'll just stay here. Well, I could farm the mobs in gadget sand as well, just as easy, right? Let's just hearth out of here. I do need to get a thumbnail because I forgot to do it. Why? Because I'm a pro. You got any other questions? So let's get the old... this. All right. Now, spinning move to the left. Pretty much always. Oh! No! No, no, no! Stop! You don't want to do that if you're in combat with something, but I got freaked out because I was attacking. I thought this dude would be like, what are you doing? Fuck me up. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. You guys and gals take care. Ironman and myself will catch you in the next episode.
See ya.
Peace.